Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and their I-70 rivals to the west, the Kansas City Royals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a full. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in to try it again. Lee set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Another 0-2 coming. Missed with a slider. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out. Ready once again, Scott Hines. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance. Lee and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. He singled his last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. From deep in the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Digging in once again, Carlos Carvajal. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track. Striding in once again, Lee. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
3-0 now. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Carson Fulmer couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Lee Arellano takes the... From the place effect. So next to the plate for the Royals, Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Carvajal. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Lee, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. France is there. And that retires the side. Go down 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Zue Lin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground at first. He's got it. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now. Tomas Nido. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Bare-handed for one. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in now, Lee. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. The next to bat for St. Louis, Fernando Machado. He singled his last time up. And that gets him on the mound. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there.
You know, D-Row, sometimes.
Now batting, Zue Lin. Rosenthal comes set. Here it comes. And 2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
High and deep to left center field. Goodrum going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Victor Robles digging in now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 6-2 the final total today. St. Louis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Walker Florival gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. After coming to the plate now, Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robles looking up. Gone! Two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Carmen Mejia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Up the middle. Lee scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the
trying to pick things up where we left off, Lee. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball in there for a called strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the. Stepping in, Scott Hines. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First baseline. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. Digging in now for Kansas City. Lee is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Digging in, Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a good. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Carlos Carvajal. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the back. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mickey France. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ground ball, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone. You think you're going to get it.
No, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Just off I-7. Stepping up to the plate, Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
High and deep to left center field. Borowitz going back at the track. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he...
Striding into the box, Lee, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Borowitz ranging back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box.
The next twin up, Edgar Nunez, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Play ball to second. 4 fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see double.
Settling in now, Lee. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Leo Fisher, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Lee will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Juan Ruiz is on deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, career number 247, as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Lee will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Asensio. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Carlos Asensio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14-5, the final totals in this one. Tuesday night baseball is on. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Silver, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. Now at the plate, Lee, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Shaw ranging back to the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Ready for another chance. Thomas Silver.
Third baseman, Thomas Silver.
Drilled right back up the middle to second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first. Ready for another shot now. Leo Fisher. He flew out in his last at bat.
Leo Fisher.
The 1-1 home. The ground is short. This could be to him. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no run. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Juan Ruiz would be next. And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knocked.
Digging in to try it again. Lee has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 3.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot down the line in left, the 248th of his career. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Digging in and looking for more. Thomas Silver. He singled his last time up.
Thomas Silver.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And one there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Ready once again, Carlos Asensio, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. Runners on base, but haven't been able to string any.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Now from the long. Up next for Minnesota, Leo Fisher. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 3-1. Double play ball to second. 4 reined in. Looking for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lee. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're...
So striding in, Joseph Borowitz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1. To the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Lee. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. On the ground to the right side. To second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6. So next to the plate for the Royals, Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 249 career. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very...
Now at the plate, Kevin Thatcher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hits either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Ryan Watson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1. Digging in now for Kansas City, Lee. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Pena racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, making it an even 250 for his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shot. Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Into the box now, Lee, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole, as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now for Cleveland, Ronald Vento. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Vento.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2. Nope.
Stepping up to the plate, Lee. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Lee. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Wiggins at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ready now, Lee, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Here's a shot to left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop.
striding in for the Indians, Ronald Vento. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vento.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. One on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Pivetta gets the win on the mound. We're just a few blocks. Stepping into the box, Lee. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series.
Set to get his day started, Andreas Peralta. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned to hurry. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Mike Ullman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5-point.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Stepping in, Lee. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lee has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Lee, he singled his last time up.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The count now at 2-2. This is line to left. Naquin has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So stepping in, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In his career, Lee has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Juan Ruiz would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. So digging in now, Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. 7-4 the final finish today. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kevin McCarthy claims the win out of the pen, his first. We're set for Sunday. At the plate, Lee. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Carmona. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Carmona.
On the ground out to short. Lee has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Back from Progressive. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lee, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it along.
Digging in once again, Lee. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That's wide, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Hit in the air out to left. Naquin's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Lee is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Lee has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
2-2 the count. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andreas Peralta, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Oh, on the ground is short. 2, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-2 the final score today. The Indians rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. We are under the light. Digging in now for Kansas City. Lee having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Striding in once again, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Chad Hawkins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to short. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn. So a big moment here, and standing in, Lee. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Ready once again, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays. It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good spring.
Tuesday night. Striding in, Lee comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 3.
High in the air into shallow left center. Christensen is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped high in the air. Wiggins moving to his left. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leland Parsons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Round to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Leading off the inning, Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Next up for Detroit, Leland Parsons. He singled his last time up.
Leland Parsons.
Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, he makes the stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Striding in to start the 9th, Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hit hard back up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school?
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
MLB The Show's cover. Coming to the plate now, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Candelario is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lee over to his left. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Lee, he of course the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Chad Hawkins. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The ground out to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the month. Digging in to try it again. Lee 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Round is short. To his right, Lee. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Lee. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first. At the plate, Lee. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Settling in now, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Bader. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors.
Live and stepping into the box, Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch, stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now, Leland Parsons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check. Into the box, Lee. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. So fellas, these Tigers as they begin play here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about
the next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risk.
So coming to the plate, Lee. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack.
Now batting, Lee. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, he hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
On a rope to the second baseman. Now at the plate, Lee. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. Andujar's got it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Kansas City Royals posted a 3-run.
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.